welcome to day 17 of Vlogmas. We have got day 16's yarn to look at and a story to read, and I'm sorry I look like a scarecrow again. Don't care. It's that time of year, isn't it? I am so tired today. Drinks were drunk last night because it was the end of term and it was Friday. So drinks were drunk. I've been out this morning. I've walked up to Aldi to get some dishwasher tablets and a few other little bits, and then I came home, put some washing on, and I have then walked down the road to Elliot's Field to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, and have a very naughty luxury Black Forest mocha. Here is a photo of it. And I had one of those pigs under blanket things as well. Yes, I've come home. Number 3 child is home from Leeds. It's so lovely to see her. Anyway, what we'll do, we'll start today with day 16 from yesterday. So here is day 16's story. It says, Notre Dame. Chloe sealed the letter to her papa. She'd written to him nearly every day since she'd been there, telling him all her news. Today, she wrote, they were going to Notre Dame. Can you imagine, Papa? Chloe stood looking up at the South Rose window. She was speechless. She'd read Notre Dame de Paris by Victor Hugo with her papa. Chloe walked silently around the great building in awe. Outside, the light seemed so different. Chloe sat with her aunt, sipping hot chocolate. The winter sun poured its golden hue. It seemed somehow out of place on such a bitter cold day. A trio of olive trees in pots marked the perimeter of the little cafe near to the cathedral. A girl her own age walked past, arm in arm with her father. She thought of her bedroom and of Raymond in his basket. She pictured her papa by the fireside and imagined the festivities of Avignon. As she sat in the shadow of that magnificent edifice, she missed home with all her heart. Now, before we look at the yarn, we've got this, and I have a feeling it might be, oh look at the little Merry Christmas washi there. I have a feeling it might be a picture of Notre Dame. What do you think? Do you think that's a shout? I've got a cup of tea, by the way. Do give Barry your order. Oh, it is. Look, and of course that was kind of like the picture on the tag, wasn't it? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So I think it's an original watercolour and it's printed onto watercolour paper. Absolutely gorgeous. I do wish I could draw and paint. I really do. That is so lovely. If we were going to go Tim Holtz Distress colours, I think it would be Chipped Sapphire and Stormy Sky, maybe. That is so lovely. Here is the yarn. Oh, do you know, I've forgotten what the other yarn was like, but I think this is quite similar. That would have been nice for Ella's socks, but it's not enough. That is really nice. I like that little bit of yellow coming through. So it's kind of like the sun coming through that rose window at Notre Dame. Lovely. Now, before we read day 17, I've got a little bit of a purchase to show you. In fact, 2 purchases. I'm getting my purchases in before next year's no spend year. I am, yes. So I had a little purchase from Art from the Heart, and I've also got a package coming all the way from America, and it's cost me a fortune really in postage. I wanted some Tim Holtz stuff. I watched one of his Hoopla videos a couple of Saturdays ago and saw him do some cards with his bottle brush trees and using his sticky embossing ink, which is a bit different from the Versamark and the Wow embossing ink. And a couple of places in this country, the bottle brush trees were out of stock and I couldn't get them. So I went on Simon Says Stamp, and if you spent, I think it was $40, can't remember, you got a limited edition die, Tim Holtz die, that's exclusive to Simon Says Stamp. So not many people in this country will have it. It's a Christmas one. But anyway, I couldn't get the re-inker, which is what I wanted, of the embossing ink. So I've been on a little peruse, and I've bought, oh gosh, that's nice. I have bought some things from Art from the Heart, and a lot of them were in the sale and were reduced. So a lot of, oh, I've got a candy cane. Might be having that later. That's really sweet. So this is the Distress Embossing Ink re-inker. So that is rather marvellous. The prices that are on these, it is not what I paid for them if they've got a price on them. But this, gosh, there's loads of tape in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different washi tapes in there. And it's called Chatter, and it's all words, but it's tape. Yeah, and that was in the sale at Art from the Heart, as was this. This is the Halloween trim tape, and it's not particularly Halloweeny, so there's that. Then there were these. It says £5.99, but they were £3, and I think there's 10 pieces. They were £3, £2.99 I think, instead of £5.99. Festive little charms. So yeah, so when I see things on offer like that, they're well worth buying. And these little Christmas embellishments, there's 12 pieces. They're like little button badge tops. They weren't that price either. So they'll go in my little embellishment box. Then I think this was on offer as well. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, that Chatter tape was £4.99, which is amazing for all of those washi tapes. Yeah, and actually this came quite quickly. My sister's birthday was the 4th of December, and I think I posted her card on the 5th because it just crept up on me, and she's received it today. So what's that, 11 days? No, 12 days, 12 days. Anyway, yes, I've got these Halloween worn wallpaper, vintage inspired salvaged wallpapers. So there's some little scraps and actual papers as well, which are lovely to add to my collection. Then this I'm really pleased with. You saw, I don't know whether I've got it in here. Let me see. Yes, I bought this from Hazel, which I love, and that was 20 quid. And hold on, just getting in a mess. Hold on. Oh dear. I'm all tangled up. I tell you. This was £16.99 and it should have been 21 quid. And it's got like the little file folder and cards and these little label things. I mean, you could cut those out of metallic cards so they look like metal, or you could cut them out of ordinary card and paint them with foundry wax and make them look metallic. And you've got these numbers and these. Oh, it's just so lovely. 54 dies in there, 54 separate dies. So you've got numbers and then those words. That is lovely. And then the final thing, I saw Tim Holtz use this on his Christmas hoopla make, and he used this as snow with picket fence, but needed these mushrooms in my life. And you've got a bit of script as well. Yeah, so very, very happy with that. There's a hair in there. I don't like that. I don't like other people's hair. I'm very fussy about hair. You can come out and go in my bin. Oh, yes. But we've got little figure. Yeah, so not cheap that, but I love it. So that was my little Tim Holtz haul. Then I have decided I'm going to do a mystery knit along, a 12 days of Christmas mystery knit along. God, I do look like a scarecrow, don't I? I missed out on the yarn kits that were being sold, so I've put together my own. Oh, it's coming in a little organza bag. That's happy. That's nice. This is Emma's Perfectly Practical Sock, and I need 1 full skein and 4 mini skeins. And I don't know what the pattern is because it's a mystery knit along, obviously, and it starts on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas Day, Boxing Day. I think the first clue is published, and it's a free pattern if I haven't said already. So this is going to be my main colour, so I like that. What's this one called? Himalayan Salt. And then my 4 contrast colours, are they the same? They are, but you can see the importance of dye lots, can't you? They're very different. That's kind of quite yellowy. I've got 2 of those. I've got one of these for something else, but I've got Whisper, Buttonwood, and Bohemian Market. So it's got lots of little colours in it. And Once Upon a Time, which has also got lots of colours in it, but it picks up this colour here, picks up on kind of like the main colour that I've got. So those are my contrast colours for my, I think it is a cowl, this mystery knit along. I think it's going to be quite a long one, so that is nice, and I'm really glad it's come in a little project bag as well. That's nice. I need to check that I've got the right size needles for it, because I'm going to start that, I think, as soon as the first clue is published. That is going to be my thing, yeah. And I'm going to keep you separate because I need you for something else. I do. Right, so that's that. Before I read today's yarn, I went to see A Christmas Carol at the RSC in Stratford on Thursday night. That's why yesterday's vlog was really short. Oh my God, it was really lovely. I think it's pretty much sold out, but if you are able, by hook or by crook, to get a ticket, I can well recommend going and seeing it. Aid Edmondson, absolutely brilliant as Scrooge. I felt he was kind of rocking Steptoe a bit. Yeah, and then this is some of the children that are in it. I'm not going to say who it is, but one of the children on this page is the daughter of one of the teachers that I support at school. And they were on stage that night, and oh my word, they were absolutely amazing. But some of the cast, so you've got Aid Edmondson as Scrooge, you've got Sunetra Sarkar, who has been in quite a lot of things. I'm just trying to see if there's a photo of her. I haven't read the programme properly yet. Where are you? Hold on. Oh, it's in alphabetical order. Oh, yes, I remember her. Yes. This one here. She used to be in Holby, or was it Casualty? She was in one of those. Ackley Bridge, Sherwood. Oh, yeah, I remember in Sherwood. The Boy, Cold Feet, she was in. Informer, yeah, Casualty, she was in. Yeah, I remember her in Casualty. She was really good. But a couple of them are in Ackley Bridge. Yeah, it was brilliant. I didn't film anything because obviously I was on a school trip and it would have been a bit unprofessional of me to do so. But it was, I felt it was a real shame because they'd obviously had snow in Stratford, not deep snow, but significantly more than we've had here. And there's a street opposite one of the entrances to the theatre that's kind of like a Georgian street, and it just looked like something out of a Christmas card. Or out of a Christmas carol. It looked beautiful. But the production, there were loads of lovely special effects, and the acting, of course, was brilliant. And yeah, I loved it, absolutely loved it. And on the whole, the kids were well behaved, so that was good. But it was a late night. Yeah, right, let's see if we can find day 17 in here. Oh, here it is. We're back to the starry fabric. So yeah, number 2 son has been peeling potatoes. We're having a roast dinner tonight. We're having roast chicken, roast potatoes, cheesy mash, broccoli, carrots, peas, Yorkshires, gravy. Aiming to have that about 6:30. And then tomorrow we're off to my mum and dad's to do like a... Oh. I was gonna do the story first and then save the yarn, but I've just automatically opened it. Yeah, so I'm cooking dinner at my mum and dad's tomorrow. This is unusual. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Right, here is the ticket. It says day 17, the gift. Oh, thank you, thank you. Chloe sat with a new notebook in her hands. She sighed and clasped it to her chest. It was blue and made of the softest leather, stamped on the front with lavender. The first chance she had, she showed the notebook to Josephine. I saw it and thought it was meant for you. Emile smiled at her. Oh, I shall treasure it. You must promise me to write in it every day. All those funny little things that you notice, write them down. I promise. Chloe got up and hugged him. I have no gift for you. She looked sad. Your friendship is my gift, he replied warmly. You've never told me your whole name. Chloe looked quizzically at him. Ah, but you already know me. We have so much in common. I feel like we are old friends. Oh, me too, Chloe smiled. Emile rose to his feet. Aristotle it was who said friendship is a slow ripening fruit. That's nice, isn't it? Friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Our friendship has happened very quickly, but I feel that it will be important to both of us. It has been a pleasure to meet you, my dear child. I must be away from Paris for a few days, and I think you will be back in Provence when I return. You must write to me often. I shall look forward to your letters. Fill them with funny things. He walked away, chuckling. So that is day 17. We'll put that in there. Put that in my bin. And have one more look at this. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it lovely? Lovely, lovely. Yes, Ella's socks are well underway. I've nearly finished the first one. I'm just coming up to shaping the toe. And yeah, we haven't got long left on our yarn advent now. 17, so we've got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We've got 7 left. 7 bits of Chloe's story left. Hey ho, that's me done. I will be back tomorrow. It might be quite short tomorrow because I'm out and about. Monday we're going to the in-laws. So tomorrow we're doing Christmas with my mum and dad. Monday we're doing Christmas with Pete's mum and dad. Thursday I'm going out with Willie Steph. I wonder if she'll be in my vlog on Thursday. We'll ask her and see what she says. Anyway, do take care, everybody. Thank you so much for giving up part of your time, part of your day to join me as I read Chloe's story. Take care, everybody. Bye now.